So here are 3 quick reasons where you might use Illustrator instead of Photoshop. Firstly, when creating a logo like this created in Illustrator, as I zoom in you'll notice it loses none of its crispness, whereas a version done in Photoshop, you'll see that as I zoom in the quality will get worse. This is because the Photoshop, and I'm generalizing here, but generally it's about working with bitmap images which are made of pixels, which are fine for photographic images like this one. But when you're working with something that wants to be crisp like this, anchor points that make vectors are really where it's at. So for things like logos that might need to be large or small, a few in colour, and need to have very crisply defined edges, vector graphics like this are the way to go. Secondly, when you've got something like this, imagine this as a sticker on the front of a window, or something on the side of a van, or something that might be quite large. Again, for the same reason, you don't want to create it out of pixels. It does not want to be a bitmap image. And if you don't know what these things mean, look at our earlier YouTube videos about bitmaps versus vectors. So again, for crispness and for scalability, a vector graphic for something like this is the way to go. And thirdly, if you're creating any of these kind of graphics, which Illustrator does well, so again, simple shapes, crisp edges, limited colours, that sort of thing, and you'll find these, by the way, in our Illustrator for Marketers online course, then even though you may be able to create some of these in Photoshop, I suggest that in the long run you'd be far better creating them in Illustrator, because it's got better tools, and in time you'll find you can work far quicker, more intuitively, and hopefully creatively.